I've been asked by a couple of people about the advantages of mating smooth-chested Sebastopols to the curly-chested. We're all looking for the perfect bird. This bird's not bad, but it still needs improvement. This needs to come up higher. Up around here, you need this type of feather all the way around that part of the bird there. I've noticed, and I've only been working on this breed for the last 10 or 12 years, and hasn't put as much work into that as other breeds. But what I'm finding, if I just mate the curly to curly, and you don't start looking to broaden the feathers, this area here especially, but you'll get it other parts of the body, will start to get too silky. By silky feathers, I mean like this, where the feathers aren't long and broad. So the ideal bird's got to have a long, broad feather with plenty of curl in it. Even the wings, in the tail, even the hard shafts in the tails, you want those twisted feathers and you want them to hang down. And the more the better. And if they start in the middle of the back here, get the long feathers as well as the other ones, the bird should look like a pineapple. And if you get those long curly feathers over it, even if you get a bit of a turn in the wing there, that helps to prop them out with the long flowing feathers. The advantages of putting the smooth-chested birds into them every now and again, as it gets like this, broadens the feathers up. Also, you can find normally we don't shed our birds in Australia, so if you're running your birds out in a paddock or out in an area and you're getting a lot of wet weather, you'll start to lose birds if those feathers are still silky, because it's a lot harder for the birds to waterproof their body and the feathers against the storms and that, and you'll get chills if that's going to soak in there and sit there and over rain over a long period of time, a week or so. So the broader the feather and the more feather you got there, the bird can get its protective water covering on there and stay very healthy. The wing can twist out a little bit, and that helps to prop these. When you get a big bulk of feather over these birds there, it gets the bird looking better. More like a pineapple, the bird looks, and these long feathers coming down here, and the bird stands there, very impressive birds, and that when you've washed them up and got them very clean for the shows. Great little mothers, they will rear their own goslings. You've got to bear in mind that with that type of feather, they're not as waterproof for the goslings. So the goslings up to 3 or 4 weeks old, you probably need to shed them if you're going to rear them under the geese, or if you're going to get bad weather, for more protection. Otherwise you're going to get chilled, the babies. That's the reason why I use the smooth-chested ones every now and again, to broaden the feathers up. And once you see you're getting the results, you go curly to curly again. If you see that deteriorating like this, well then you need to cross those birds back in.